What is up, you guys? Happy Wellness Wednesday. We're going to make this one short and sweet and to the point because everybody is feeling super crazy right now. Obviously, Christmas is next week, and so many women are wearing all the hats. We're doing all the things, and a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, like on the verge of burnout, trying to keep your life together, get everything ready for Christmas, all the holidays, school plays, social events, all of the things. We are all feeling it right now. But I don't want you guys to forget how much stress impacts us, especially when we're trying to lose weight, and how much it impacts our hormones. And so I don't want to add to an already overfull plate, and I don't want to sit here and tell you to cut carbs and blah, 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 all the other shit that everybody's telling you, like, oh, just stay away from the cookies. Like, yeah, okay, cool. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to give you 3 tips to help you lower your cortisol, reduce stress, in less than 30 seconds. So there's no excuse here. If I don't have time, I can't do that, I'm too busy. Less than 30 seconds, and they're all backed by science. So I didn't make these up and pull them out of my ass. They are all backed by science. These are ways to reduce cortisol. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that all of a sudden you're gonna go from like Chicken Little to like Buddha in 30 seconds, right? That would be a lie. But what I am gonna tell you is if you're at like a 10, by using these things, they'll just take you down a couple notches. Like if you think of a pressure cooker, it's just like letting a little steam out so that you have a little bit more room so you're not short and snappy and yelling at people and you don't have a nervous breakdown and eat the entire plate of freaking cookies, right? Because we know when we get stressed, we don't make as good of decisions around food and we don't make as good of decisions around wine, or whatever your beverage of choice is, right? So it's again, like think about it. If you're at like a 9 and you're about to freaking explode, right? Using one of these can just take you down like just a couple of notches. All right, guys, so if you're here with me, go ahead and just say, hey, Jess, in the comments below. That's how I know you're here, whether you're, again, live or on replay, you're watching, and I know that you're going to do one of these tips that I'm going to give you. They only take 30 seconds. I want you to do at least one every single day. If you can do all 3 of them at 3 different times in your day, I guarantee it will help you over the next 2 weeks. All right, guys, so let's get into it. Number 1. The first thing is I'm just going to ask you to just check in with yourself. Are your shoulders up? Is your chest tight? And are you clenching your jaw? Just check in when you're driving, when you wake up, and just like if you're watching this with me right now, like just do that. Like just and I know that sounds simple and it sounds trivial, but guys, your body keeps the score, right? And so your body is holding all that tightness, right? You probably get like up in your shoulders because us women, we carry the weight of the world on our shoulders, right? We're responsible for everyone and everything all the time. You're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. So literally just your shoulders. That's number 1. Okay. Along those same lines would be to do a quick body scan. So what do I mean by that? Like literally just close your eyes and just scan, like start at your head and just start to scan your body and notice anything that's feeling tight, right? And so is it your chest? Is it your stomach? Maybe it's your back, right? Like just scan your body really quick and just feel into it. And when you feel a place that feels tight, all you gotta do is you just gotta like breathe in and like send some energy through it to try to push it out. Really, 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 really simple, but really, really, really effective along the same lines of noticing that you're holding tension, right? Because a lot of us, sometimes we hold it like, again, in our guts. A lot of women hold emotion in their hips as well, right? And so literally just focusing on breathing and paying attention to it and just breathing some like movement into it, or even like focusing on stretching it. But like a lot of times if you hold it in your back, it's kind of hard to stretch your back, right? And so all you got to do is literally like close your eyes and like focus on sending it through and like pushing some energy through it. It takes 2 seconds. Nobody will have any idea that you're doing it unless you close your eyes like I did, which is preferred, right? And then the number 3 thing I'm going to give you is a really, really, really simple one that you've probably heard before. And that's going to be just box breathing. And so the way you box breathe is you're going to breathe in, you're going to hold your lungs full, you're going to breathe out, you're going to hold your lungs empty, and you just count in the shape of a box. So for example, you breathe, literally do this with me right now. I guarantee you'll feel better after you finish. So you breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold your lungs full for 1, 2, 3, 4, breathe out for 1, 2, 3, 4, lungs empty for 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, obviously, if you're making a box, people will know, like you might look funny, but nobody would have any idea that you're doing this. And this is, again, a proven thing to actually help lower your cortisol, get you out of fight or flight, get you into rest and digest. Those are our 2 nervous systems. We're not going to go into that in today's live, right? But there you have it. Those are 3 things that you can do in less than 30 seconds. I guarantee, again, and like they will help you. Again, they're not going to take you from a 10 down to a 2, but if you're at a 10 and you're about to rip somebody's head off, right? They will take you down a couple notches. They take almost no time at all. And so in the comments, I want you to literally what I want you to do is I want you to drop one of them. Which one are you going to try? Are you just going to like scan your jaw and your shoulders? Are you going to do a body scan? Are you going to try box breathing? Which one are you going to do? I want you to do it for once a day. Put it on your calendar right now. Do it once a day, at least from now until Christmas. I guarantee it will absolutely change the way that you feel. It will help lower your cortisol. It will help you make better, less rational, less emotional decisions. So I wanted to give you guys those little tools today because I think we could all use them because I think we are all feeling the pressure right now. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day.